Welcome to this 101 product training module presented by Belden Technical Education. During this course, we will be learning about and introducing the Greyhound GRS2000 Industrial Ethernet Switch. In this session, we'll introduce and cover what makes the GRS2000 unique, who it's built for, and the key benefits it brings to industrial networks, as well as the markets we serve. We will also go over the competitive landscape, touch on how this product integrates with our solutions and services, and then wrap up with a short call to action. Over the years, we've built a strong foundation within industrial networking. This is very clear when looking at our past and current classic and high OS platforms. For example, products within the Mac and Greyhound families have a wide installed base and successful deployments across multiple verticals, customer segments, and global markets, giving us a proven track record of reliability, performance, and customer satisfaction. But as we all know, the world is changing, and the demands on industrial networks and our customers are ever evolving. To stay ahead and continue providing reliable and trusted solutions, we must keep innovating while maintaining the core strengths that made us successful to this day. One critical component of the strategy is the transition from our classics-based to our high OS-based platform. Let's take a moment to explore why this transition is so important. When the classics-based switching platform launched, it was groundbreaking, setting a high standard for industrial networking and allowing us to establish our expertise in the field. For years, it provided a dependable backbone, but as modern industrial environments increasingly require greater interconnectivity, higher speeds, and stronger security, the limitations of the classics-based platform became apparent. Because of this, a modern solution is required. Hirschmann High OS, or the Hirschmann operating system, builds on the core principles established by classic software, delivering a more powerful and adaptable platform. High OS enhances functionality with advanced features while aligning with today's cybersecurity standards. Engineered to tackle current demands such as 10 gigabit Ethernet, time-sensitive networking or TSN, seamless redundancy, and continuous firmware optimization. The High OS platform provides a complete offering for today's problems, while also addressing the growing needs of tomorrow. As a final point, High OS devices serve as drop-in replacements for classic hardware, reducing the efforts needed when making the jump from a classics-based network. For organizations looking to upgrade or expand, High OS emerges as a versatile, future-ready option, outpacing the capabilities of the now outdated classic software. Having reviewed the benefits of High OS, it is clear that, with the release of the GRS2000, in combination with High OS, we will be able to strengthen our position in the market, complete the classics-based migration plan, all while closing key gaps and providing a more robust solution to our customers. Now, let's take a closer look at the GRS2000 and see where it fits within our rack mount portfolio. We'll also look at the key industry problems and how this product addresses them, as well as the trends which have shaped the development process. As mentioned already, the GRS2000 is a high OS-based device, meaning that it delivers the security, pleasant user experience, and high performance that is now expected from our proven high OS platform. In addition, the GRS2000 is a 19-inch industrial Ethernet switch designed specifically for special use cases and extreme operating conditions. With this in mind, the GRS2000 is a direct successor to the Mac 1000 series, carrying forward the legacy of rugged, high-performance 19-inch networking products within our portfolio. With the launch of the GRS2000, we will also be closing previous gaps and addressing current market challenges. One of the most relevant problems is the harsh industrial operating conditions that our customers and partners face. Whether it's extreme temperatures, dust exposure, remote locations, or the critical nature of networks themselves, these environments require rugged, reliable solutions that perform under any conditions. Frameworks like the Cyber Resilience Act, or CRA in the EU, as well as NERC-CIP compliance, are increasing the demand for stricter cybersecurity oversight and processes within organisations. These regulations mandate increased risk management, continuous monitoring, vulnerability reporting, and adherence to standardised security protocols. Limited space, a shortage of qualified personnel, and constrained project budgets makes total cost of ownership an additional key challenge for our customers. With fewer resources and increasing demands, this means that the market is highly selective in choosing long-term solutions and which providers they will partner with. Finally, let's look at a more industry-specific challenge. This is mainly geared towards the energy industry, and that challenge is an increasing need for fibre connectivity. As utilities migrate toward a more digital substation and modernise their substation infrastructure, fibre connectivity becomes an integral part of the transformation. Digital substations offer numerous benefits to utility companies. A prime example of this is the cabling infrastructure within a substation. Traditionally, substations have relied on extensive copper cabling for control and communication systems, leading to complex installations and high costs. By transitioning to fibre optic cabling, utilities can achieve higher data transmission rates and cover longer distances with greater efficiency, all while reducing the total amount of cabling needed. As a reference point, a small to medium-sized substation can benefit from having 30 kilometres of copper, replaced by only 1.5 kilometres of fibre. In the end, this means easier management of the system and more cost-effective deployments. Now that we've established some context, let's take a brief look at the target markets and customers we are focusing on with this product. Firstly, we have energy. With this product, we are meeting the requirements of IEC 61850 and IEEE 1613 standards for enabling efficient and effective deployment of control and protection systems for PT and D applications. We then have transportation. For transportation, we are mainly looking at the high port density and capability of supporting high bandwidths while integrating with our broader Belden solution. When it comes to process, the product's rugged design and options for conformal coating allow it to be installed in the field without the need for additional air conditioning or a clean environment. And finally, discrete manufacturing. For the discrete market, the configurability and flexibility of the device allow it to be a one-size-fits-most solution when there is a need for a 19-inch solution on the factory floor or for simpler OT backbones. When looking at the personas, we have two major groups. For the buyers, the focus is on balancing cost, reliability, and compliance while ensuring long-term value. Their goal is to ensure that the business is meeting the requirements of the project while staying within and even under the budget. They often prioritise trusted vendors with strong reputations for quality and support. For users, ease of configuration and commissioning is a top priority. Their focus is directly tied to the operation and performance of the product within the broader network or system. In addition, they also care about security, namely product and device security, compared to buyers who care more about security in a holistic way. Other topics such as specific supported features and reliability also drive their motivations. Now, let's take a closer look at how the GRS2000 addresses some of the problems we just discussed. Firstly, it's reliable. Undergoing extensive testing and numerous quality validations, the GRS2000 has a long life cycle, uses current components, and is designed for harsh conditions. It is also scalable and future-ready. Numerous configuration options with data rates, port types, and power supplies mean you can design a tailored solution. In addition, the options for a large number of SFP ports means that as networks change, you can swap out connectivity interfaces based on current needs without limiting future designs. It is certified and secure. Developed according to the IEC 62443-4-1 Secure Product Development Lifecycle, and it will get IEC 62443-4-2 SO2 SL2 certification. Furthermore, it features state-of-the-art high OS security features like extensive denial of service protections, ensuring network and end device security. The GRS2000 is industrial grade. The product has options for conformal coating and utilizes a fanless design for operation in wide temperature ranges. In addition, it supports PTP for time synchronization, allowing for deterministic communications of data. Next, we have seamless integration. Options for legacy DSC or DST interfaces allows for easier migrations of older devices without the need for specialized hardware. The GRS2000, in combination with our various software solutions such as Belden Horizon and Industrial High Vision, allows us to provide real-time information about the network and the health of the device itself. Finally, it's fast and efficient. Containing a state-of-the-art switching ASIC ensures that the device can handle large amounts of data without compromising on performance. Having 34 ports, it has the highest port count of any rugged Belden industrial Ethernet switch. It has options for redundant power supplies with wide input voltages. It has enhanced Layer 2 and Layer 3 features with the Hirschman operating system. Precise synchronization is possible through Precision Time Protocol and prepared for HSR and PRP seamless redundancy. And it has been developed with the certified Secure Product Development Lifecycle process and prepared for SL2 certification. Take a few moments now to review some of the hardware, software, and certification features that will be included at launch, as well as others that will be part of a staggered release plan. Let's look at how the GRS2000 compares to other brands. The main competitors for the GRS2000 are Moxa, RuggedCom, and Cisco. Benchmarking against these three, the GRS2000 performs exceptionally well, especially when looking at a price to performance score. To achieve this score, we looked at multiple factors like hardware and software features, the pricing of the product, how well it integrates with other products and platforms in a broader portfolio, ease of use, reliability, and more. As you can see, the graph indicates that when comparing a similar product configuration, the GRS2000 outperforms the competition. It has a more robust hardware design with industrial-grade components, a sophisticated heat management system, a higher port density within the same amount of space, a stable and secure firmware platform with the high OS operating system, and it's backed by decades of networking expertise within our support and services teams. The GRS2000 stands out by delivering an impressive balance of performance and cost effectiveness, making it a highly competitive choice in its category, providing our customer a clear choice when it comes time to upgrade or migrate their networks. Regarding solutions, the GRS2000 is a perfect fit and extremely valuable addition to our product and solutions offerings in the energy, process, and transportation markets. Features such as the high port density, support for PTP, capability to enable seamless redundancy, and ability to meet vertical-specific certifications such as IEC 61850 allow us to create repeatable and scalable deployment scenarios. A clear example of this is in the energy markets, where we have already created initial blueprints and deployment scenarios for various use cases. As we build out the CRA, we will continue to launch additional deployment scenarios for other key verticals using the GRS2000 and other key products within the broader Belden portfolio. For services, the GRS2000 is a great candidate to offer additional support when it comes to security consultation, especially for mission-critical applications. Things like infrastructure assessments are also a key subject to explore with current customers as they start thinking about updating and migrating their classics-based networks to HiOS. Finally, more complex network designs using PRP and HSR means that customers will need design consultation and technical support. The GRS2000 is a state-of-the-art industrial Ethernet solution with advanced hardware, software, and robust cybersecurity. It provides a seamless migration path from classic-based Mac 1000 devices and is engineered for harsh industrial environments, particularly in the energy sector. From a price perspective, the GRS2000 has a very attractive price to feature ratio, and it is already integrated into customer and partner solution discussions. For further information, product collateral, and future trainings, be sure to check belden.com and Belden Academy.